Hello friends, welcome to Carte-Blanche My name is Rahman and we will continue a series of tutorials on car rigging in Cinema 4D. Today, in chapter 3, we talked about light. This should be interesting. Well, here we go. First of all, let's remove controller. It will not be needed for us now. Create polygon object. And if we talked about light, create light. Reposition light source. And change display mode to quick shading. Let's parent two lights to body object. Change the light type to IES. Go to photometric and open content browser. We find our IES in visualize object lighting IES and choose what we like. Then drag IES to file name. Alright, let's render and see how it looks like. For now not great, but actually not bad. Alright, make controller for light direction. Go to manage user data and create new group called light. We have created a new group to separate the control of wheels and the control of lights. Add new data called light control. Set vector to D vector %, and by default set 50 by 50. Drag lights to Xpresso editor. In lights node set rotation P and rotation H. And open lights control Y and lights control X. Create two range mapper nodes. In range mapper, set % and degrees. -10 and 10. Y through the range mapper goes to P, and X goes to H. Let's test. Looks great, I think. Drag to the viewport. Time to set light settings. First of all, create render region. For example, we want a visible light. Well, let's do it visible. Set volumetric. I'll stop recording and get back as soon as I found the right light settings. I'm back, so as not to waste your time, I'll post screenshots of light settings on carte-blanche.fix.net. You can find the link in the description. We tuned the parameter of light source, but it would be good to create a controllers of the headlights. For example, in some cases, we don't want a visible light. We need to create a button with which you can turn off. Add new data called visible. Set boolean and by default on. Open up visible and connect to visible light, each lights. Let's testing. Alright, looks great. And now we want to control the brightness of visible light. Manage user data, add new data called brightness. And by default set 50%. We set 50% because in our light in brightness 50%. And connect our brightness to visibility brightness. And same thing alright, let's test. Alright, works correct. Next, intensity of light source. Add new data, intensity. Select float slider and by default set 75%. We set 75 because intensity of our light set 75. And of course connected. Let's test again. Set. All works great. But what if we want to change the color of headlights? Let's create a control for this. Add new data. Call color. And set color. And by default, set color something like this color. And of course we need to connect the color and color of each light. Let's test this. Change color and see what happens. Alright. I think it works great. Let's see what we got. We can control the direction of light. We may turn off the visibility light, and we may control the brightness of light and intensity of light. And we may choose different colors of light. Today we have created many different controls of headlight on our car. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Thanks for watching and see you next time.